সুবিধা হবে যেটা। আর তার আগে আমি একটু তোমাদের ওই খাতা দেখার একটু মিডিয়ার ওটা একটু বলে দিই না।
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise...
Big chance! Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. Great chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Mateus. Now it's Shevchenko. Nemecha. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. That has not gone well. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Bellingham. Great touch. Camavinga. Well played right in. And a chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded
Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he plays one through. Oh, what has happened here? Great, can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And that is expertly dealt with. Mateus. And this is Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's there to get it away. Gavi. Now it's Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Tacho gets it clear. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
This for genuine comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior. And this is Shevchenko.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Yamal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Alexander-Arnold. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Romero gets it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Please take all the bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 5, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Number 20, Andrei
The
Shevchenko.
second period is on the way.
Coming on the field. Number
Bangladesh
17,
changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score.
Sergio Aguero.
That looks a cracking ball. Messi might just make this. Ndika kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Batistuta. Vardiol is there to clear. They get a throw in. A probing pass. Backward it goes. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Tacho clears without hesitation. "60 minutes played. He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Kagawa. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Tacho. Now it's Batistuta. Now he's got space here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yamal is... Yamal! Great football, shot and save.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Romero. Great vision. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Khan clears. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Aubameyang had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bangladesh suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
This is a special message for our members.
So, Jim,
who are
how do you
eligible to
reflect
take
on
part
what we've
in
seen?
today's special
Bangladesh
prize draw?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nicely weighted ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aimed beyond the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Gakpo. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lampard. Bangladesh are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, he's all alone. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lampard. And here's Gakpo. Deftly away. Brahim Diaz. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's got away from it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Brahim Diaz. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's been hooked away. Not the most accurate pass. Silvestre. Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. And the through ball. He has found the way. Camavinga! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement. Bangladesh have fired themselves in front. Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's got the beating of his man. Great ball, and he's in here.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be 1 minute.
Real chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Andrei Shevchenko.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 13, Sergio Aguero.
Bangladesh come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Silvestre. Brahim Diaz. Silvestre tries to play it through. There's a sharp little ball here. That is a crunching tackle. And he can thump it away. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Ferdinand can clear it away. Gerrard. Bangladesh are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Looking for the run. Romero cuts it out. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Lampard. Threads one in. Shot, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short, shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Bellingham! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lampard. And it's been played through. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Boy, he struck that clean. Now that's well seen too. And it's Lampard. Can he get it through? Might be danger here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it. A think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ferdinand herring after the ball here.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Plays one through. He's found a way through. Lampard. And he can clear it away. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
At all times. Thank you for your... Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we
today's
have
match.
here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. So there is the trophy-laden Frank Rijkaard, the essential piece in one of football's greatest ever club sides.
Yeah, and he's one of these players, Peter, who will ensure that your team is always going to be on the front foot by triggering attacks from deep, while doing all the dirty work in the background. He's also surprisingly prolific for someone who plays in that deeper role.
Indeed, he in fact scored one of the most important goals in the club's history, the one that allowed the Rossoneri to defend their European crown, a feat not repeated until 2017. No way through, so back it comes. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Cannavaro. Threads one in, and he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Caicedo tries to clear. Played out towards the right wing. Romero gets across and deals with it. Cannavaro. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cannavaro picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Look at the space here, and the shot! Goal! more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 6. Eduardo
First breakthrough.
Camavinga.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Bellingham, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Shevchenko, nicely spread. It's a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Bellingham. Well, that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Romero calmly anticipates. Schneider. Ndika kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Royce. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Aubameyang! 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 Brilliant! A finish right from the top drawer! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Number 22.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Bangladesh are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of...
And Cruyff! He's got a goal! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. He hit that like he meant it, absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Johan Cruyff. Substitution on the field. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of...
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution
Well,
on
the players
field.
definitely know they're in a
Number
derby.
20.
More of the same to come after the break.
Shevchenko.
You can be sure of that.
Coming on the field
Bangladesh
is
are
number
up by
13,
the odd goal in 3,
Sergio
just
Aguero.
about shading things at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Cruyff. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! Fantastic from Forlan! A finish of true class! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle. tackle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cruyff! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
India with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, third corner of the game. Bangladesh are looking to go forward now. Now it's Aguero. And he welcomes it in. Aguero. Gavi. Bellingham.
He'd be disappointed with that. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now that looks a decent ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed.
It's Aguero! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Aubameyang. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Royce! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Caicedo deals with that comfortably. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run, and he was quick to react.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Guardiola spots it and intercepts. And he's in on goal. No foul, says the referee. And he's found a way past. And Segal! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. India look like they've won it, but it's not over yet. Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Ndika. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is that. Bangladesh can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Well, how will we look back on that? Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything.
Great chance! Belletti gets it away. Tries one from range. Oh, a very decent attempt. No way through. Great vision. It's played through for him. Well, there's the clearance. Maradona. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Neymar. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chips it through. Didn't quite work for him.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. No goals as yet. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! He scored! And there is your opener.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 22.
Bangladesh are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That is a great pick out. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that is expertly dealt with. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a throw-in. Now it's Gavi. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That's the first half compared with your expectations.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Bangladesh looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Andrei Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Sergio Aguero.
That gets us going once more. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Deftly away. Bangladesh do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Neymar. And he's managed to get chance for a shot! And it's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Caicedo. Aguero.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Well, that has not gone well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's rather hopeful. Oh, cracking effort.
Camavinga certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Ndika gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Picked out brilliantly. A lot of chance, surely!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sepahan with the corner, there first.
Sepahan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that was nowhere near his... Tries from distance. Beckenbauer. Tries to pass it through. Aubameyang is flagged offside. Adams. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. That'll be a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndika gets across to intercept that. Decent chance! He's got a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Goal scorer for Sepahan.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Thank you for your cooperation.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Whatever happens, that's the...
And the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Real chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Bangladesh restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Aguero, and he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Shevchenko! And a neat finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Bangladesh leading now.
Well, they've done the hard...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Aubameyang. That's good vision. Serginho. He is through here. Some good work on the right flank here. And that has left him in a heap. Great vision. Big chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's found a way through. Here's a chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? He's free, he has got space. Closer, he's flagged offside. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. How would you review the first half?
Bangladesh can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Andrei Shevchenko. Number 11, Jude Bellingham.
Palmeiras kick off the second half.
Number 13, Sergio
Foot
Aguero.
in.
Number 15,
The most accurate pass.
Rafinha.
Now it's Aguero. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way past. He's found a way through. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This is closer. Aubameyang. Aguero. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Serginho. He's got away. It's Aguero! Goal! Palmeiras! And the comeback is complete.
The goal scorer for Palmeiras.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Aguero. And that's gone loose. He has found the way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And they've got rid. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without hesitation.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Camavinga knocks it into space. And it's Aguero. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. Out of play for a throw. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Rafinha. Threads one in. Shot, surely! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 88 minutes.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Everyone, please turn to the screen for a special presentation of our tireless work for good causes.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does.
There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to play it through. Ndika spots it and intercepts. He's found a way through. Rodri.
That's going in strongly.
Romero is the guilty party there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Van Dijk. Vinicius Junior. Now there's a... Aubameyang! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Thiago. He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is one way to stop him. Aguero, and the shot! It's in! And there is your opener.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 18, Sergio Aguero.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bellingham. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's decided to go for it. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Aguero. Great vision. Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Now it's Aguero. Gavi. Threads one in. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely aimed pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That has not gone well. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Bangladesh trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Andrei Shevchenko. Coming on
The
to
second
replace
period
him
is on the way.
Number 10.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Just the keeper in it. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
It's Aguero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Keane. Nice looking ball. And that's been won straight back.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that's another good win of the ball. Searching pass he's played there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mamadashvili. Aguero! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Looking to play him in. Aguero. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi! Bangladesh still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. That's a delicate pass. He's rising! Harmlessly behind. Lobbed in behind. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's picked his way through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Triol. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Aubameyang. Romero did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's quick to return it. And he's there to get it away. Nicely shaped ball. And the ball is out of play. Chowdhury gathers from the goal kick. And here's Gavi. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri calmly anticipates. And it's Gavi.
2 added minutes
Keane.
have been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Gavi. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
I'm afraid to tell you that.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Bangladesh desperately failing to impose themselves.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So welcome
today's
one and
match.
all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Mateus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball carrying and dribbling skills are top drawer. I think he'd be the first to admit that his finishing needs a little work, but he's a big player in this team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is good alertness. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Aubameyang. It'll be a throw-in. And that was nowhere near his best. Messi going forward. Not the most convincing of passes. And they've got rid. Has a look and place it forward. That looks a cracking ball. It's a promising position. Shevchenko with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
And he's there to get it away. He's having a hit! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Van Dijk running with him. Oh, he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Quarter of an hour played. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. He's having a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Shevchenko. Foot in. And it's Messi. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Ndika clears without hesitation. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. He's in one-on-one. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. No, he's not getting past him there. And this is Shevchenko. Pressure coming in from all directions. Romero. Mamadashvili comes out and deals with it. Gavi. So what can they make of this? Foyt promptly onto that, and that is that. Cucurella.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's through here. Aubameyang receives it in a chance for a shot! And it's been hooked away. And here's Camavinga. Camavinga! Just too high.
Camavinga most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
30 minutes gone. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Koundé. Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Shevchenko. Opts to play it back.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Romero. That's a good foray he's making. And he's managed to get free. Tries one from range. Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
After 35 minutes
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Norway are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's superb. Neatly clipped into space. Van Dijk. And it's Koundé. Driving on and making good progress. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Cucurella. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And there's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Norway certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's had it nicked away. Dest. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Bangladesh currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Andrei Shevchenko. Coming on to
So
replace
the action
him is
resumes.
Number 13.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Chowdhury, Bellingham. He'll try from distance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Matheus Cunha. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Pass somewhat off target. Matheus Cunha. Oh, just skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella on a serious charge here. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Norway have their second corner now. Matheus Cunha! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bangladesh are looking to go forward now. Good chance here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Norway really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? And he thumps it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Norway are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending it.
Goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened.
Aguero, he's through on goal here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
He's having a good look here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Bellingham! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
আল্লাহর কথা যেমন সারাদিন লাল কার্ডের পুরে রাখিছে তো একটা না পাঁচটা প্লেয়ার বসায় রাখা লাগিছে
Real chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And back to the goalkeeper. Mamadashvili is there to clear.
He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bangladesh are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Now, this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Goal, Norway! And they get themselves in front!
The goal scored for Norway.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Norway with the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Just about up to 75 minutes. The ball has bounced loose now. Great vision. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's going to go a long way. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Serginho Dest surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out for a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Gavi. Aguero. He has found the way through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Aubameyang. Lovely, now then. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Bangladesh really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Great ball if he can get there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Towering header! This time surely! And a neat finish! And right near the end, we have parity. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Number 2.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Knocks it into space. Shot could be on, and the shot's incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And he stuck it away as if laser guided. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Aguero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
আমার টিভি দেখছেন আমি খেললাম কিছু কোন প্লেয়ার আপনি জানেন
কি হলো হলো
আমার টিকিট কেমন দেখা
দাঁড়াও মেসেজ ঢুকলে দেখাবে তাছাড়া দেখাবে না এই যে এটা পরেটা দেখাবে তোমার ওখানে যা দেখাচ্ছে কেন তাই দেখেন। কে কি হয়েছে? যা আসা যাবে তাই আসবে।
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Hello and welcome
today's
one and all.
match.
The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Norway have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one little... Aubameyang! Aubameyang! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
After 6 minutes.
Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Pierre Aubameyang.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. It's Gavi. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, this is a great position. It's a searching pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Aubameyang. Matheus Cunha. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Gavi, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Matheus Cunha. The ball has bounced loose now. No, he's not getting his way this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Bangladesh leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get rid. Chowdhury with the slide tackle there. That's good running with the ball. Shevchenko. Koundé calmly anticipates. And now they can clear their lines. Now that's well seen too. And it's Cucurella. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Nicked it back promptly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to get rid.
Romero clears.
Norway always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Tries to play it through. Ndika did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Aubameyang. Here's a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Norway with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Aubameyang surely had to know.
Just the keeper in his way. And Shevchenko! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Bangladesh are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
Vitinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's only doing this well.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the volley. Shevchenko gets it away. Bellingham. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Romero. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. And they've got rid. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And back to the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Aubameyang. Foyt promptly onto that, and that is that. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. Ndika can clear it away. Camavinga. And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Half-time rapidly
approaching. That could be a big one.
After 43 minutes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. And Aubameyang! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Aubameyang clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Getting up there! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Cunha making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, just skips past his man. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's it, 45 minutes up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Bangladesh are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Andrei Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him.
Away we go again.
Number 13, Sergio Aguero.
Bangladesh come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. And that is well cleared. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mamadashvili with the clearance. That is a great pick out. And this is Messi. Kamavinga. And he can clear it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Always goal side. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Foyt scooting forward. And here's Palmer.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Mbappe plays it in low. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
ഔട്ടിനെ കൊടുത്ത്
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
He's found a way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Norway have their third corner. Goes for a shot!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Gavi.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Oh no, what has happened here? Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 13.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now, can they get him away? And he's had it nicked away. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Looking for a runner.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
And this is Aguero. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Koundé is there to clear. Quality ball. Foyt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found a way through.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Bangladesh
Present
their
Lord.
opponents with the best possible chance here. Drama over the penalty spot.
And that's one back.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Threads one in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bangladesh perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got...
Shoots!
That is decidedly lacking.
Norway certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Decent chance! And he hits the net!
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Bangladesh now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Messi. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Andres Santos running with intent. Messi has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gets a good foot in there. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Big chance! It's hit the uprights. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Bellingham clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
He's got away. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a throw.
Yes.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, number 22, Pierre Aubameyang. Number 2, number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 19.
Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing.
That
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
थोड़ा थाम रहा है ना.
And he's managed to get... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that should get the job done. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
बंदा रखते बॉल में करते.
Rafinha has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Bangladesh are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now he's got space here, pass somewhat off target, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper deftly away. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good spread. Dest.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That looks a cracking ball. He's it. Keane! Loose. And again! Yes! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Oh, what has happened here? It's Aguero! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. That pass has been well intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. The less said about that pass, the better. That pass isn't the best. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Andre. That's at the end. Bangladesh pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
And now to all members
relentlessness.
of the crowd,